You better understand. Everyone is talking about something or someone. But what are you talking about? What is it that you made them to see, to believe, and to know about you? It ain't about anybody's story but your story. So what is your story? Because the story goes on. Nothing is permanent. There has been a beginning and end of everything on earth. That includes you as a person, which constantly automatic. And the only way, the unexpected and unavoidable movement of your life has a meaning is covered by your story. That's you. You are the story. When there is a being, there is a story. We all have fingers but different fingerprint. Everybody has a story. And that makes them special, unique, and different. You gotta understand that the great has a story. The legends has a story. The worldly has a story. Your forefathers has a story. You have a story. So now, what is your story? As a kid, and I understood that the earth is big as a tomb, and each and every day given by God is like an empty sheet for you to write and tell your story. You have the blood and the water inside you to make this day worth it. Because you have the ink, and you are the ink. What is a pen without a paper then? You gotta make every sheet count. You gotta make each day count. You don't leave a day empty. It is your story. You are the author of your story. Now listen. Your yesterday ain't the full story of your life. It's just the previous chapter. You got today to write a new chapter and to continue living your story. Don't just own the past, but also own the possibility of your tomorrow. I know you messed up yesterday, but the only reason you got today is because the story goes on. I know there have been ups and downs, but the only reason there is today is because the story goes on. I know there are things you want to change. The only reason you got today is because the story goes on. Maybe you've experienced a divorce, but keep living. You've lost your home. You don't give up. You've lost your business. Keep going, because the story goes on. To those that make fun at you, the story goes on. To those that look down on you, the story goes on. To who that thinks that nothing good gonna come from you will be disappointed, because it's not their story. It is your story. You are in charge of your story. And if